nice flowers forming. This is where, and you can see the first little tomato. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well and you've been enjoying all our videos. And there you enjoyed the one on Wednesday, which was us harvesting our Jersey raw potatoes. Today's I'm currently bumping along. We are chisel ploughing, so we're just ripping up some land after potatoes. I'll just flip it around. So yeah, we've this field's just been harvested a few days ago. We've been out and we've spread slurry, and then now we are just subsoiling it. So that's just relieving all the compaction. We are going across the potato row, so it is a bit bumpy, but it's good to do that just because it helps up break any of the pan from the plough or the potato ridges that are in there. So we're getting the field ripped up. It's had slurry, I said, hey, basically, yeah, it's been harvested. We applied slurry and we've also put lime on it. Maize quite likes a neutral pH, so we put some lime on, just try and help bring it up to around about, well, high 6s, nearly 7. And then Adam is coming shortly and he will be rotavating this field to get it ready and it ready cultivated for Andy to come from home farm and drilling the maize. And then it looks like it's warming up again. So Adam's just finishing this field off. We'll be about 60% of our maize area planted. We grow about 100 acres, 210 verges. We should have most of it in another week's time. So our Jersey raw potato harvest continues. Here you can see us with our John Deere 6130R and our Grimme SE140 potato harvester, harvesting Jersey raws. These are, yeah, they're on it's quite a stony field. You can see here, that's why it's not quite as lush and vigorous the haulm as other fields we harvest. Basically it's just dried up on this top part of the field, but still cropping fairly good. So we've moved on from the early sloping fields where we have to lift by hand, and we're now lifting with the potato harvesters, as you can see here. This is a single row, lifts one row at a time, and it basically, yeah, you can see as you're watching here, it gently lifts the shear at the front, goes underneath the potatoes, lifts it all up along with the ground, and it gets taken up. The web, which is the bit which takes the potatoes up, gently shakes, ground falls through, the stalks are shaken through another part of the back of the harvester which we can't really see, and the potatoes then come onto the picking table for the guys to sort out. They will take away any green ones, any foreign objects like stones or clods of ground, to ensure that only good potatoes go into that hopper. Just coming into our polytunnels. So these ones, we've looked at these back a few months ago. We had that big storm back in October. These are where we grow our organic Jersey Royals. We did lose quite a few of them from the storms. We had to resheet 1, 2, 3, and this one 4, and then 1 across the way. So these didn't have Jersey Royals in. We had to wait until the weather warmed up, and then we've managed to get them resheeted. So we basically have to plough a furrow, open it up, and then we put the plastic over. You have to put protective taping on these hoops here. That just stops the plastic from ripping. And then you sheet it over, and then fill the furrow back in and dig it all in. And then it is all resheeted, and hopefully it'll last another few years. So yeah, we got all that done, and then we've just got these tomatoes. We saw all these growing away in their little trays a few weeks ago. They've all now been transplanted. I mentioned last time about the Maize sheeting we use to stop the weeds. This does get reused. I don't think that we chuck this away. We try and reduce how much we use as much as possible, but it just helps control the weeds. These are all organic, so we have no way of weed control. But yeah, tomatoes looking well. These have just been planted this week or last week. They will then be tied up. So we'll just go in the other greenhouse and I'll show you how they get tied up. So you can see these here, much bigger plants. These were done slightly earlier, been in the ground a few more weeks. You can also see the weeds are already starting to grow. But the guys just come along, we pull them out. And you can see this here. This is the irrigation hose, just drip irrigation, gently comes out of here, and it keeps all of the roots of the tomato watered and fed with, to make there's always a good amount of moisture so the plants can grow nice and healthy. But it also means we don't have to use overhead irrigation. If we used overhead irrigation, that would increase the humidity in the polytunnel, and there's more chance then of kind of fungal diseases building up on the leaves. But tomato plants are looking really well, growing nice and healthy, and yeah, some nice flowers forming. This is where, and you can see the first little tomato just starting to get it into focus, starting to form there. And that's what these flowers, all where the flowers are, that will lead to a little tomato forming. So yeah, growing well. They've all been stringed up as well. These tomatoes will now follow up, and they'll get to the full height. But we'll talk in another few more weeks of the management we do as the tomatoes grow. You have to start taking off some of the side shoots, but we can talk about that more as they grow and get bigger. So thanks very much for watching today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it, and yeah, if you do enjoy it, please don't forget you can tap the little like button, and if you also click on the subscribe, and if you also tap the little bell, you'll be notified of all our videos we put up every Wednesday and Sunday evening. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you all on Wednesday for our next video.